Welcome back, guys. Today I spent the entire time designing this really cool redstone game. It's based off something called the penny game. So how it works, the first person goes in and rolls a dice, or in Minecraft this can be simulated with running the command /random roll 1:6, and this will give us a random number between 1 and 6, the same effect as a dice. And running this will send in chat that you rolled a 5. That means I go over and place one of my sand in 5. Now the purpose of the game is to get rid of all of your sand. So what I could do is roll again or give it to the next player. Now I'm going to give it to the next player, so the next player gets to go. I'm going to roll a number between 1 and 6. I'm going to place a coin at 4, and I think I'm going to go again. So I rolled a 1. I think I'll go just one more time. I rolled a 2. Great. Now I'm going to pass it off to player 3. Now player 3 has it. I'm going to roll the die and roll a 2. Oh, there's already a coin in 2. I have to get all 4 of these sand. Well, now I'm at 9 sand, which is not what's supposed to happen, because in order to win, I've got to have no sand. So now that I picked up the coins, my turn is over, and I send it to player 1. Player 1 rolls the dice, gets a 3. I'll go again, get a 2. I'll go one more time and get a 4. I only have 1 sand left, but I don't want to risk it. Hand it off to player 2. I'll roll the dice, get a 5. Okay. The chances here are really risky, so I'm going to hand it off to player 3. Player 3 rolls the dice, and oh, I got a 6. So I go up to the 6 and place it. But what's that? It falls through, so that the 6th slot is open, and that sand is out of the game. Now that player 3 has placed the 1 sand, I'll send it over to player 1, and when it's your turn, you have to place at least 1 sand. Roll the die, it's a 3. Well, uh-oh. So player 1 has 5 sand, his turn is over. Player 2 goes, he rolls a 6. That sand is out of play, but it doesn't matter, because player 2 has gotten rid of all of his sand. So player 2 wins. It's really simple and really fun once you get the hang of it. Now you're probably going to want to play this more than once. So what we'll do is, to get our sand back, we'll flick this lever here, wait a few seconds. Alright, and we've got all our sand here. Now it can be evenly distributed again, each player getting 5 sand, and we can play the game as many times as we like. Now the redstone behind it, numbers 1 through 5, there's no redstone behind it. It's just a lower slab you place your sand on, and then you manually mine it again. But number 6, well, when you place the sand down, it detects that, and then the sand just goes away. And it also plays a little jingle. This wall that I'm using actually serves a very big purpose. You see, when you place a sand next to the wall moves to connect to that sand. But what we can do is, when we place it on the 6th slot, it is detected by an observer, which turns on this little T flip-flop here, which not only turns on our little jingle here, but it also goes in and activates this piston here, which, if I remove the moss here real quick, this is connected to the slab, so that when we place down our sand, it is detected, and then that moves out. Now the thing that was really frustrating is that the observer detects when it is placed, and then when the wall deconnects. So it sends out a second signal, which is why the T flip-flop is here, not just a short redstone line, as it would activate twice and makes things all crazy. So we just got this little thing here. It's literally just an observer, a copper bulb, a comparator, a redstone line, which is powering this repeater here on a 4-tick delay, with a redstone dust there, and all that's doing is powering this piston with a couple slime blocks on it. Just moving in, allowing the sand falling onto the slab. The sand breaks, falls into the hopper, which falls into the dropper, where they stay until we flick the lever that gives everyone their sand back. So when we flick it, it will turn on this line, turning off this torch, enabling this clock here, which will allow the dropper to shoot out items. The items come flowing through into these hoppers here. The comparator here turns on this clock, which sends the items hopping up right through here. And then we can just pick them up and we've got all the sand we need. Then we just flick it off to turn off that annoying ticking noise. And that's the entire system right there. If you're wondering what in the world this moss is doing, this moss actually can't be stuck to by sticky pistons, which makes it a really good and cheap way to kind of fill this in and keep blocks from sticking to it and breaking the entire thing. If you don't have the redstone entirely figured out, it is still completely playable without any of this. It's just really cool when pointless things are completely automated. All you could do is just say, hey, there's a sand under 6, we're just gonna mine it and put it in a chest or whatever somewhere. And that's the penny game in Minecraft. If you want a full step-by-step tutorial for how to set this up, so you can play this game with your friends, make sure to let me know down in the comments. If you want to see some more amazing redstone stuff like this, check out the little redstone playlist here, and I shall see you in the next one.